Hi there, friends. How are you guys all doing today? I hope each and every single one of you is well. My name is Rabbit, and thank you so very much for joining me for episode number 7 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Where we had parted ways in our previous episode, we had just ended up recruiting Lufia following Kenzo's return from Chiron to Alekia to report to the King of Alekia all of the events that were, at least to our knowledge, transpiring in Chiron. We didn't technically see any monsters and we didn't see any of the hullabaloo that was allegedly going down, but we did stumble upon quite a few people who were incapacitated in town. So I think those are pretty much grounds for us to send in some sort of task force or CERT force to lend some aid to the folks there in Chiron, but both the king as well as the commander-in-chief both just seem so apathetic about the whole thing. So anyway, as Kenzo and Lufia, we are about to make our way back to Chiron. I'm in the middle of heading that way through the cavernous area, and there was a person that is there for us to kind of look at and inspect together. But before we talk to him and see what he has to say, I did want to show you guys some of these status changes. So you will see here on Lufia that she is now level 3. So I brought her from level 1 to level 3 without you guys, and Kenzo, as a result of that grinding for Lufia, ended up amassing an extra level himself, going from level 4 to level 5. So most notably from all of that is that Lufia did learn a new ability called Shield, and if we go ahead and bring up the description for this spell, it says it is a shield against spells that affects one party member. Nothing too specific, nothing too extravagant here. We'll make sure that we test out all of these in combat as we're making our way to Chiron. Kenzo didn't learn anything, so really there's nothing much to say other than allowing you guys the opportunity to have looked at his stats, which you kind of have right now. So you can go ahead and pause the camera if you do want to do some sort of comparative analysis. Same thing for Lufia, from levels 1 to level 3. This is where everyone's at, and we are ready to move forward. So let's talk to this fella here in the dungeon. And Kenzo says, "Are you all right? Pull yourself together." "I'm fine. Are you a knight? My sister, Lila, is in Chiron Castle." "Sister? I came here because I was worried. Monsters attacked me. Please take me to Chiron." "Listen, you can trust me. Go back to the village. There's danger ahead." "I understand. Please help Lila." "I'm sure she's fine." "Thanks. Take this key. Lila used it at the castle." So Kenzo gets the key to Chiron Castle. "I'll be fine. Please hurry to Chiron." So we talk to this guy again, and he says, "I'm fine here by myself. Please hurry to Chiron and find my sister." We had learned from one of the older gentlemen back in Shatam that there is a maid in the castle, that something's going on with her, and then I'm guessing this is her brother. So I also want to highlight for you guys that I did take the time to just loosely alphabetize my inventory here. It's nothing special, nothing, again, too spectacular, but I just kind of like to have things alphabetized or in some sort of order. I don't know if there's a way for me to find the key. I don't think we can see. Oh, actually here in scenario, this is where our special items or key items are. Oh Lord, can I bring it up? I cannot. So we just see that it's here in our inventory. But okay, enough playing around with that. Let's head over to Chiron again, because in our last episode we made our way there and there really wasn't a whole lot going on. We'll go ahead and try Flash on the Jellyfish so you guys can see Lufia in action. She's got some decent spells. Definitely structured to be more of a mage than a physical damage dealer, but you know, in a pinch she can do some decent physical DPS if you just need her to. But just to keep in mind for maybe later on, you probably would be better off not optimizing her for physical combat, but instead more magic-based combat. Now again, she is pretty close to hitting level 4, which I think I want to go ahead and just take the few seconds to get her to. So we'll go ahead and wallop everybody down. These newts have got nothing on us. We'll be level 4 before you know it. She's only got 13 left. So I'll go ahead and take care of this. And just as a side note, friends, I made myself a quick little snack. And I don't know if this ever happens to you guys, but do you ever make food for yourself that In theory, it sounds so delicious. Maybe you looked up a recipe. Maybe it's a meal that you've made before in the past and it's always come out great, but you decided to switch up something, whether it's omitting an ingredient or adding an additional ingredient, and then you do those changes and it is just not what you expected. Well, that is what happened with this dish that I just made today, and I am not feeling super great about it. I am still hungry, even though I consumed like 600 calories of food. Just not that satisfied from this. But anyway, there we go. We bought ourselves the necessary amount of time to get Lufia up to level 4. She gained 6 HP as well as 6 MP, 1 int, 1 agility, and that's really all that's there. So let's head to Sharon. Now that we've got the levels we need to really kick some booty. If there are monsters here, they better start running, because it's not going to look good for them once we get in there. And we got another grilled newt. We'll have to make use of this at some point just to see what it does. Okay, go quickly and return to Lufia. We already did, but we're going to run back around and talk to everyone just to see if they have anything new to offer. Be careful, it's still here. I don't know what she's talking about. What's still here? This priest has nothing else to say. We're going to try to inspect various trees, see if we can find anything stashed away, but I don't think so. I shared with you guys in our last episode, pardon me, that, oh, the monsters attacked us. Their leader wore a black cape. Be brave, says Kenzo. That while I have a pretty decent understanding of mechanics and general gameplay, this is not a 100% run, so we might miss 1 or 2 items and end up at like 97% item completion by the end of the game. The king is inside. Please escort him from the castle. Well, I didn't see him when I went in there the first time, and we went through all of the rooms at the castle, so we'll have to be thorough, I guess. We do have Lufia this time, so perhaps any monsters that previously were messing around and had some choice words for us, they won't be hanging around longer than necessary. And it looks like something should be over here, but I'm not seeing it. So maybe it's there and I'm just not click-clacking the way I need to. But I think we're good to go. There should be another person for us to speak with once we go up this way. This is how I believe we exited town. Okay, Kenzo, come on. No need to belabor this. Let's head to the castle. Anyone who dares to stand in our way will be met with a swift blade of justice and fury. This is where we grabbed all of our potions. And we got a bunch of random items over here as well. So we did go ahead and clear out all of the treasuries. Hall to the basement. A king. Hall to the basement. Well, when we were here the first time, we saw there was some sort of weird shadowed tile that we couldn't do anything with. Is that what they're talking about? A hall to a basement? We're going to want to hold our loved ones close and our weapons closer. We don't know what that means. Kind of cryptic language there. Before we take that, well, you know what? Why not? Let's actually take that and just see. Huh, nothing over here. But we've got this little back passageway. I'm not ready to go down that way. We'll take this instead. Well, friends, it's just a clean loop around. Nothing there. Well, we'll try this and just see. Oh, dear. Hall to the basement, king. Well, we'll try to find their king, but we need a little bit more information, you guys. There was one extra stairwell that we can try a second time. But if that doesn't work, then we'll have to go over to that throne room and just see. Yeah, look. This tile is still shadowed, but there's nothing for us to do in here. Well, I guess that means we gotta go to the throne room. Maybe there will be a hint or a key or something there for us to interact with, us to find. We do have a key now, so keep that in mind. We did get it from Lila's brother, and maybe that's the ticket to finding His Majesty as well as Lila. We'll just have to see. We used Sharon Key. That is what we needed. Kenzo lowers a switch. I heard something. The switch is down. Well, we'll go back to that room and see if something's open. Let's use the Sharon key again to access 100 gold pieces in the treasure chest over here. Now, the gold is not that wonderful or remarkable. We're actually doing okay in terms of our inventory. But again, if you're looking for all of the freebies there, your inventory management shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, there we go. There is a stairwell over here. Thank goodness. Maybe His Majesty is still in one piece? Oh, goodness. Before we even head over that way. Well, we can't open this. Can we come over here? Who's there? Kenzo, knight from the kingdom of Alekia. I've come to help. Knight of Alekia. Great. Are you here to rescue the king? Oh, who's talking? What? Only two? What are knights of Alekia doing in our country? Sire, these are dangerous times. You should be grateful. So maybe maybe it's a maiden speaking? I know. Kenzo, it's amazing that someone would scold a king. Probably very important. Excuse me, is Lila here? I'm Lila. You're Lila? Your brother asked us to find you. My brother, Daniil? He's been worried about you. Let's get out of here. I'll take you to Alekia. I understand. Thank you. Wait, there's another maiden up there. Oh gosh, so 2 maidens and a king. Well, hold your horses, everyone. We're gonna do some looting. And we found a great potion. I guess that's it to here. Just a little bit of looting, but no time for tooting. Well, there's always time for tooting, especially if you're lactose intolerant and have a milkshake. Woo! You guys, I'm telling ya, it's a bad time. What? No? No one else relates to that situation? Okay. Then we will not belabor that. How do I get over? Maybe we cannot get over to that side. Well, it is what it is. We'll just leave it as is. We know we need to make our way back to Alekia. We've got 2 maidens. I think they're actually housekeepers, but one being the sister that we were looking for. And then we have His Royal Majesty. So we'll see if they have anything to offer if we go back to the throne room. And it looks like absolutely nothing, but they're probably thinking, look, we don't have time to go back and rummage through our goods. Let's get out of here. Oh, he's got nothing to say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to leave all of the castle folks here like this. We're townsfolk in general. Oh, no. Oh, no. Who are you bozos? Who dares to enter my domain? It's him. He's the one who destroyed everything. Ah, an Alekian knight. Yet you seem different from the others. Lufia, take everyone and leave. You're in great danger. But Kenzo! Go and get the knights, quickly. Something evil is at work here. Oh, I don't know if I feel good about this. Why? Why did you destroy so many? I need no reason. My mission is destruction. No more, no less. Destruction? Do you think you can get away with such an evil deed? Puny knight, I am evil. Evil? I am Gades, Sinistral of Destruction. Wait a minute. Haven't we seen the name Gades before? I think, wasn't he one of the Sinistrals that we fought as Maxim, Salen, Artea, and Guy? Is it possible he's been reincarnated? He looks just the same. Oh no. Well, that's okay. He shouldn't be any match for Kenzo. And we got to deal the first tick of damage. We'll just keep walloping at him and hope for the best. I love the boss music, by the way. In this game, it's just so good. It really makes you feel like, oh no, Kenzo! You, woman, you. What? Stay away from me. I won't let you take Kenzo. Go away. Leave us alone. So be it. Farewell, woman. Until the next time. Wait, did he recognize Lufia? Or was he intimidated maybe by the purple hair? Maybe he's seen the interactions we've had with her in the past regarding her cinnamon pie, and he was like, nope, don't have time for this. I've already had my own fair share of arguments with the missus. Are you all right, Kenzo? Asked Lufia. Don't worry about me. I'm fine, but what about the king and the others? Everyone arrived in Alekia. They're safe inside the castle walls. What about the knights? Where are they? They couldn't leave right away, so I returned alone. I was so worried about you, Kenzo. Thanks. I wouldn't have made it without you. Who was that, anyway? I couldn't believe my ears, but he called himself Gades? Gades? The Sinistral Gades? I thought he died at Doom Island. That's right. He was supposed to have been defeated. That means... We don't know that. If it was Gades, what about the other three? Aemon, Deus, and Aram? I don't want to know. Let's return to Alekia. You're right. Let's return Lila to Shatam Village. Well, we'll try to anyway. Kenzo, says Lufia, but before we, or someone, is it Lufia talking? Maybe it's that girl herself, Lila? We don't really know for sure, but we will certainly find out when we come back together in episode number 8 of Let's Play Through Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. So until then, my friends, take care, be good, and I, your host, Rabbit, greatly, I have to say again and again and again, I greatly appreciate having you guys along for the journey, and I hope you are as excited about what awaits us as I am. But again, take care, be good, and I will see you in just a moment in our upcoming episode.